Howdy, Billy. It's Friday. So it is day 8, I think, of our whole we're not in quarantine officially. Okay, Ivy hasn't done that yet. But it's like social distancing, I think. Yeah, social distancing. That's the word. And I don't know about you, but I am bored. This week's topic I decided to research was boredom because I am bored. So according to Psychology Today, boredom can be described as an unpleasant emotional state in which the individual feels a pervasive lack of interest in and difficulty concentrating on the current activity. So for us normal people, well, I mean, you probably understood that perfectly, but in like common people language, basically you have no interest in and you can't focus on what you're doing. This can be caused by monotony of the mind, so like you're doing the same thing over and over and you get bored doing that. A lack of flow in your day, so like if it's jumping straight from one thing to another thing to a different thing, all of that. Humans have an innate need for novelty. That's something God's blessed us with, is the ability to develop new ideas, and we get our creativity from Him. And because of that need, when we don't feel like we have that ability, we get bored. If we're supposed to be really paying attention to something and we're not paying attention to that thing, that also could be causing us to be bored. Also a lack of emotional awareness, so we don't know what it is we quite want to do or what we're supposed to be doing, and so we don't really know what's happening. Also a lack of autonomy, so if we're being told you have to do something, and like this is the only, like we're really constricted, that also can make us feel bored. And also, there's just a big role in our culture that we have this modern luxury, hundreds of years, well, not even hundreds, but like 1,000 years ago or so, is, they're trekking around in the desert trying to wonder where their next meal is coming from or where they're going to sleep for the night. Like, they didn't have that luxury of the ability to be bored. So really, whenever you feel bored, you should be thankful that you have that ability to be bored. Think about that. But that doesn't help us now, right? So here are a few tips I have to help you stop and to fight being bored and to help fight it. The first thing is to stop procrastinating. I know it's really hard, but do a mental self-check right now. Make sure you're not simply trying to come up with things to do because you're avoiding something else. I'll wait for a minute. Yeah. So if you're not procrastinating, go ahead and see if you can work ahead on something. Get a jump on that schoolwork. All of those types of things. The second one is to socialize. This is what the internet says to do, which is hard to do because we are social distancing right now. Call a friend. FaceTime them. I told you, I almost cried when I FaceTimed my friends a little bit ago. Like, it's great. Talk to your friends, especially your friends in North Carolina. You got tons of friends up there that you aren't seeing right now. Write them a letter. I don't know. Communicate with the outside world. Don't just get stuck with mom and dad and Bobby, because you will go crazy and you will drive them crazy. Something else you can do. Do something new. I'm learning Welsh. You ready for this? You ready? Pryn Hyd da Billy. Farandui. Farandui. See, I'm working on it. It's not great, but I'm working on it. YouTube has a lot of different things you can do to do something new. Maybe learn to check your own oil. That's something we've never done in our family, but it's something you can learn to do. You could write another book, like a sequel to your Biscuits book. NaNoWriMo is still probably going to happen. I don't know. Since I suggested these, you probably won't do any of them, but like, find something to do. And then the last thing, worst case scenario, go talk to mom and ask her what you can do. I promise she has something that you can do. I would be shocked if she didn't. If she doesn't, call me, because that would be monumental and I want to know. But yeah, so that's boredom for you. Hope you're having a good day. Hold down the home front, kicking me out of my room. All right, bye. Don't die.
With the coolest cats in town.